Hello and welcome to In-Depth program. Today's topic of discussion is India-France ties. Points of discussion will be the news, India-France ties in defense cooperation, economic cooperation, civil, nuclear and climate cooperation, maritime ties, space cooperation, new measure and prelims question. Following Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to France on July 13 and 14, the two countries have agreed to further cooperation in sectors such as defense and outlined a roadmap for the next 25 years of India-France ties. The visit marks the 25th year of India and France entering into a strategic partnership. PM Modi described the two countries' ties as being in excellent shape and that they are strong, trusted, consistent. Since 1998, when India's first ever strategic partnership was signed with France, both countries have worked closely in almost all multilateral forums, including in the UN Security Council. In the Horizon 2047 communique issued after the recent visit, talking about the next 25 years of the relationship, three major areas have been identified: partnership for security and sovereignty, for the planet and for the people. PM Modi was conferred with the highest honor of France, the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor, by French President Emmanuel Macron. Now moving on to defense cooperation. France was the second largest defense supplier for India in 2017 to 2021. Induction of French Scorpion submarines and Rafale fighter jets. Joint military exercises like Varun Navy, Garud Air Force and Shakti Army. Joint manufacturing. Tata Group tied with Airbus to manufacture C-295 tactical transport aircraft in Vadodara, Gujarat. Economic cooperation. Bilateral trade of over $12 billion in 2021-22. France is the 11th largest foreign investor in India. Cumulative investment of $10.31 billion from April 2000 to June 2022. Which represents 1.70% of the total foreign direct investment inflows into India. Civil nuclear cooperation. France was among the first countries with which India signed a civil nuclear deal. Paris also played a critical role in limiting India's isolation in the non-proliferation order after the 1998 nuclear test. Climate cooperation. India has supported France in the Paris Agreement, expressing its strong commitment to mitigating the effects of climate change. Both countries, as part of their joint efforts on climate change, launched the International Solar Alliance in 2015. Maritime ties. Joint strategic vision of India-France cooperation in the Indian Ocean region presents a blueprint for a strengthening of ties. India and France in September 2022 agreed to set up an Indo-Pacific Trilateral Development Cooperation Fund that will support sustainable innovative solutions for countries in the Indo-Pacific region. India-France-UAE Trilateral Initiative is aimed at ensuring maritime domain awareness and security from the east coast of Africa to the far Pacific. Space cooperation. ISRO-CNES Joint Working Group. In 2020, the ISRO and the French National Center for Space Studies established a joint working group to further enhance their cooperation in the field of space. Joint Mars mission. In 2020, ISRO and CNES announced plans to collaborate on a joint Mars mission in the near future. Joint Earth observation mission. In 2021, ISRO and CNES announced plans to collaborate on a joint Earth observation mission. Cooperation at international forum. France supports India's bid for permanent membership of the United Nations Security Council as well as its entry into the nuclear suppliers group. New measure. Raising the number of students who will be admitted to France. Already signed migration and mobility agreement, larger student and professional mobility and improved civil society linkages may help bring India and France further closer. Alliances Francais's objective of reaching 50,000 students will help in achieving the new target of 30,000 Indian students in France by 2030. Now moving on to prelims MCQ that was asked in 2016 exam. Consider the following statements. 1. The International Solar Alliance was launched at the United Nations Climate Change Conference in 2015. 2. The alliance includes all the member countries of the United Nations. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.